warn you, our recording, the way this software works, not only does it save it to my computer, but it live streams it to YouTube.
Okay.
When we get done, if you want,
did mine
I can
ever
send you
come up okay?
Yep, there you are. You're in a car.
No, the recording we did for last time, did that come up okay?
Yeah, it worked fine.
Cannot hear anything.
Okay.
Boy, this thing likes Tiffany. Because it keeps putting her up on the big screen.
Like for me, it keeps putting you up. So.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know what causes it to jump back and forth, but I see it pop in and out once in a while. And for some reason, Anthony is standing on his head.
Okay.
Because I can tell you I'm definitely not doing that.
David's going to do really mobile technology.
How's that working?
Are we ready?
I'm as ready as I'm going to get.
Are we recording?
We're recording.
Okay.
You want me to take the little clapper? Take one.
Okay. So I've been looking at the framework that David so nicely put together. And I was just looking at the media selection part. And it just seems like there's just a few things we may want to add or change. I have been working on the media requirements, like what the software the computer needed for each program or app we decided to use. I'm thinking I might take the abstract out or either add it somewhere else.
Okay. How much help did my thing do?
It did great. Like I'm most likely I'll just use this as the whole thing. I might add some other stuff to it. And if y'all have any ideas on, what you want to add on the sections, that's fine too.
Okay.
But it's really helpful. It makes it a lot less work.
Yeah, because it's just bullets. It's bullets, so it's just really just kind of substantiating the bullets in that sense.
Yeah, and it's enough. When I look at other people's, like the previous ones, the ones that I had chosen to look at from previous classes, this seems to be the smallest section.
Right.
So as long as we include, enough information for each section, I don't see why it has to be as extensive as the other ones were. Hello, did we lose somebody?
Okay.
So I can work on that between Friday and Saturday morning. Oh no, Saturday I'm not available at all, so I'll have to get it to you Friday, maybe in the wee hours of the night, but I'll have to send it back to y'all on Friday for feedback. I think my main concern is what we are going to present and who is going to present, because the instructions seem as though we're picking a part of what we would present at the workshop to present. just a piece of it. And it's like, what piece did we want to present?
You know, we got so many choices.
Yeah. I was thinking, because I have to be really, really honest, when it comes to virtual reality, I thought it only meant whatever you could do using that headset. It wasn't until last week that we were sitting here and y'all started talking about Minecraft, and I was like, oh yeah, that is virtual reality. So,
yeah,
you know, if somebody wanted to go through, because I'm assuming Second Life, you don't use a VR headset, right?
no, not until recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
So
I have a new
maybe
phone,
going through that or something.
and I realized yesterday that there's a software package on this new phone that lets me do Second Life as virtual reality with it, you know, with the Google Cardboard.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing Second Life for 10 years. That was just a shock. It's like, whoa.
Wow.
But yeah, virtual reality is so many different things. It just blew me away. And you guys been seeing the links I've been sending you about the different virtual reality possibilities and the sites and.
Yes, I actually printed that out to focus more on it when I get a chance. But I did see it, and I was like, that was impressive.
Tiffany, back to what you had said.
Hey, David's not in a car no more.
When it comes to the presentation, that's next week, or is that the week after?
No, the presentation's next week.
Yeah, the 5th.
Week 6.
Yeah.
What I thought we would do is, based on what we've discussed, have like an outline type of presentation itself, where we kind of talk about this is what we see in the classroom, and this is how you would set up a teacher. This is what some of those environments look like, and just kind of be like a rough draft of what the actual presentation would be like. And then when we submit the final at the end of the semester, or the end of the quarter or whatever, that's what we would, be working towards. Critique another one, don't we?
We have to critique somebody else's, yeah.
Yeah. So that's my thought. My thought is that we kind of give a broad stroke of whatever we're going to be doing, and just let them know that this is some of the information we found, and so on and so forth. I mean, I'm okay, being the spokesperson, if that's what we want to do, but it just, as long as we have something that's a little bit cohesive but not fully fleshed, is what I would think would work.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that at all.
Because the way I is that, what we present is really the big bulk of the 3 points, I'm not mistaken. And then what we do for the live session is more of, hey, this is where we're at, this is what we see, this is what we're going, but we don't have it all done.
Okay.
But I may be reading it wrong. If someone's reading it differently, I mean, I'm more than happy to
what I'm getting at is
another
supposed
opinion.
to present some kind of media.
That's what I thought, like, as far as like showing. I know one part of the video that we wanted to do was showing logging in and getting the avatar and all that, and I thought that would be good to present. I think it has to be 15 to 20 minutes though.
Is that what the time frame is?
I think so.
I think that's the overall, Tiffany. I don't think that's for.
Oh, okay. Just the present. Okay.
Yeah, because could you imagine a whole class sitting through?
It's only 4 groups though, so that would be an hour.
20 minutes per group. That's 80 minutes. That's an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That'll be the longest thing because I'm sure that's just the basics of it. But I guess we could clarify that once we kind of dig into it, I guess. But that's my thought. My thought is that we just kind of give a broad stroke and show the different aspects that we're going to take with our project and what we see it becoming.
Well,
I don't see a problem with that, but I do. For me, I would like a piece where we actually show something like
yeah, and it does
logging
say
in
that in what he
and getting that
wrote. It does say that in what he wrote, that web-based module draft presentation presented during your live classroom session. And the project that we were supposed to do ourselves was supposed to be tied to that new media presentation. So he's wanting us to present whatever media, whatever, one of the aspects of the media we're going to do as far as this design.
Oh, okay. So it's like a glimpse into it, essentially. Is that right? Is that right?
Well, we could even take so much as, I've got a Google cardboard. We could even just videotape that, showing us how to use, how we use Google, and present it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we limit what each of us turns in as far as a recording goes, and do it as part of a live presentation where we use the recording to kick in and say, okay, this is the media, one of the pieces of media, either Second Life or OpenSim or, or Google Cardboard.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm tech savvy enough to do that without having it pre-recorded, because I'm throwing a live presentation. I'm not sure if I can make it jump out to go to Second Life or go to OpenSim or something like that. Embedding a video and playing it is one thing. Taking the whole group to a live feed might be a whole different story.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
I think we lost David.
I wonder, can Collaborate do that? As far as player pre-recording, I guess that's something we should ask him, their capabilities. And
Yeah, that's
is
probably not
he
a bad
gonna give
idea
us
to ask.
power when we have to